quality work for 30 years. Bright Stripe, 724-437-6090 or visit bright-stripe.com. BRITE-stripe.com.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at garysautosales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility, combined with our personalized approach, is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority. For 35 years, Fay Penn Economic Development Council has been committed to its mission of growing Fayette County's economy and helping to bring jobs to the area. Whether you're a startup, existing, or new business in Fayette County, Fay Penn's lending team can work with you to decide if the Fay Penn Loan Fund suits your business's needs. Fay Penn's Loan Fund offers loans starting at $10,000, pending qualifications. Visit faypenn.org to learn more about financing opportunities for your business and to complete a pre-application form.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has two convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borges.
Funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family owned and operated by Rick Gates, former Brownsville resident and Guyville alumni, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers warmth, convenience, affordability, and ample parking. With a knowledgeable funeral director and compassionate staff, the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory are ready to assist you.
Your local station, WMBS.
The views and opinions presented by the host, guests, or callers on this program do not necessarily represent the positions of WMBS Radio.
From the Penthouse Studios on the 55th floor of the historic Kendall building in downtown Fairchance, this is Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill.
And we are being brought to you by AR Roofing and Remodeling, Bright Stripe Seal Coating and Line Striping, Madewell Services, Full Lawn Care and Cleaning Services, K2 Engineering, Caldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty, Hicks and Buzz Drugstore, and Gary's Auto Sales. 724-438-4593. We are open conversation, Bill and I, today. So
Paul is on assignment.
Paul's on assignment. We are live streaming on our WMBS Facebook page, so you can like and share the show or comment below. And Bill is keeping an eye on the comments if there are any.
Yeah, and then I will ignore the really nasty ones, both of them. And a little housekeeping here tonight. We've got high school softball. Our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night at Bell Vernon at Laurel Highlands at Hopwood. Smiles Insurance Group pregame show at 5, I think that's 5:40. It could be 5:90. JJ! And the first pitch at 6. Following that, we'll have what's left of the Rays and the Pirates tomorrow. The Flyers and the Pens, spring hockey. As we made it into the postseason, we will have that for you tomorrow night. And, of course, baseball in the afternoon. You know, I don't have enough gadgets in my house.
You don't?
No.
Why? What do you need?
Well, I got one.
What?
You know,
Just a bird camera.
No. I've had that for a while. This is one of those automatic feeders that.
For birds?
No, for the cat.
Okay, because I was going to say, if this is for a bird, I'm going to tell you right
No.
now, you are going to be, next thing
I'm
you
getting
know,
over-
we're going
yeah.
to be having to do the show without you because you're going to become a bird watcher.
Yeah, and
That's a real thing. Like, it's like
it
a
is.
real
Oh, yeah, it's
thing.
for years. Yeah. No, this is an automatic feeder that will feed your cat like at 5:30 and 5:30, things like that.
So you set the timer.
You set the timer and you can record your voice
To say what?
to
Come here.
yeah to get the cat to come.
What do you say on yours?
Well, as a matter of fact, this is what I recorded.
And it occurred to us there wouldn't be world hunger if you people would live where the food is! Nothing grows out here! Nothing's gonna grow out here! We'll make one trip! We'll take you to where the food is!
Wow.
Yeah, that's Zod. The cat was not impressed, but I thought it was neat.
Yeah.
Anyway, so 724-438-4593, Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill. And, on the old Prairie Home Companion show, Garrison Keeler would start every one of his little letters from saying that it's been a quiet week at Lake Wabagon.
In a way.
Yeah, and it's been kind of a quiet week here. It's going to be summer. We have some beautiful weather. Sunday, though, welcome back.
We do have some beautiful weather.
Welcome back, winter. So, that exhausts pretty much the weather. Anything else?
Do we have a call?
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. We do have a call.
Okay. Let's take it.
Good thing you have your headphones on. Anyway, hi, you're on Hot Topics. Who are we speaking with?
Hi, Bill. Hi, Kendall. It's Mark. Hey.
Hey, Mark.
Hey,
how's
Mark.
it going?
I had to get this off my mind. I was planning on going to Ohio Politics. Okay. I called in yesterday. And of course, I've taken Sweet Pea for over 2 years in the cat carrier, or if if I know the guy or whatever.
You take your dog in a cat carrier?
Yeah, I put a little tiny cat thing, and I put her on my lap. I'm like,
For the listeners, Sweet Pea is actually a dog that he's, I guess, carrying in a cat carrier. Okay, go ahead, Mark.
little Sheltie. She sits down real low like a little cat.
Okay.
So this morning he goes, you can't bring animals.
Who is he? Who is he?
This truck driver. I never saw him, but he's new. And he goes, you can't. I said, that's my dog. I've taken her for over 2 years. I says, I've been to see tractor shows. I've been everywhere. So he goes and calls the office. The guy gets on the phone. He goes, no, you're not allowed to bring her. I says, I've been doing it. He goes, you never did this. You never did it. I says, I okayed it over 2 years ago. They told me, and I've been doing it. And I had her at the last 2 steam tractor shows. I had her here, there, everywhere. Bell Vernon, you name it. I've had her. So he goes, no. I says, all right. I was like ready to scream. So I said, okay, fine. I backed up. You could tell he was a new driver. He didn't even know where to pull. So I backed up. And then I went down to McDonald's and came back home. Anyway, I'm going to just blow it off, wait till next week, call in. I know they got a lot scheduled, taking people down to Jefferson Hills, down Pittsburgh, and all this and that. But I know for a fact. I told the guy, I talked to Lane, I talked to Bruce, Bruce the driver. He, this, I named like 6 people. He goes, I don't know nothing about this. So here I am. I just thought I had to get it off my mind.
Well,
I could.
Is she a certified? What do you call it?
No, she's not. But
Yeah, like a service dog.
no, but she's allowed in a carrier. Like, say if someone needed to take their cat to the vet,
Yeah.
or something like that.
I know that feeling.
She's licensed, and her vet's names and everything's on her tags. It's just, it is what it is. So I kind of like, it's kind of a cool day to go up there anyway. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, I have met Sweet Pea, if I remember correctly, at the National Pike Show, which is coming up in spring and summer. We'll be out there again broadcasting. So, maybe we'll see you out then, Mark.
Yeah, I'm going to get her back on. My wife said get her certified. I said, well, I could, and, I might. And I'm going to call Fact Bus Place first and see what's going on next week. But
All right.
Well,
Well, Mark,
Mark.
we're sorry that didn't work out for you, but you have a good weekend.
you enjoy the
okay,
weather.
y'all too. I'll be enjoying your show today.
Thank
Here,
you.
just listening.
You the man.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mark. 724-438-4593. If there's anything you'd like to talk about here on this this beautiful Friday,
Absolutely beautiful.
tomorrow's going to be a good-looking day, as I said, Sunday. Not quite so much. Gas prices are down.
They're really, what are they now?
They're down the whole 2 pennies. And I have it right here. It's a story. Pennsylvania drivers are seeing a little relief at the pumps. AAA reports the statewide average is $4.12. Yeah, and around
And that's
here-
for regular?
That's for regular. You pump yourself.
I don't. I go to a gas station, a local gas station, on Route 40. That I don't. They pump it for you.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I know there's one on 51. I think they used to.
Well, this. Oh, you mean in Periopolis?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't been there in a long time, but no, I don't like to pump my own gas. I mean, it's just if I can have someone else pump it, I'd rather. I feel like I don't know. It just kind of eliminates some extra steps for me.
Well, that and
And I can like do something on my phone, like catch up, like make a phone call real quick, like answer someone back. I don't know. I just
well, not only that, but if you have ever spilled gas on your pants. or
I haven't.
Oh,
But I wish we were like New Jersey and
Well,
just
New
couldn't
Jer-
pump
yeah.
our own gas.
the only state in the union.
Yeah.
Oregon used to be that way, but now they allow some self-pumping. Okay, that sounded worse than I thought it would. But
No,
yeah, New Jersey is the only one that still requires you to stay in your car. Well, you can go, I guess, into the store and get a pack of nabs or something.
Can you
but-
imagine if they like did away with that? The hilarious videos of watching people,
Yeah,
like adults, like how long we've been pumping gas forever.
yeah. Well, except you.
No, I know how to pump my own
yeah.
gas. But I like to go there and it's often like on my way someplace. So
Yeah. Well, you
works
know, well, I can see too in the videos of people like, I'm going to pump your gas for you. No, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, and just fighting over. You're not going to touch my car. I'm not going to touch your car. I'm going to put the nozzle in, and I can do that. Well, yeah, but no, you can't. Not anymore.
where's this?
Well, in New Jersey.
Well, yeah, but they're used to that.
No, I'm saying, but
If you're a visitor,
if you're a visitor,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a YouTube channel out there.
oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, anyway, and I've heard this several times. Gas prices go down a lot slower than they go up.
100%.
Yeah, and so enjoy the. And I've been it's down 2 cents the last couple of days, down a nickel from last Friday.
Here's the thing. I need to go places, so I don't really
Yeah.
pay attention to the price because I have to pay it anyways, and I don't want to hear it. But
Yeah.
since I don't pump my own, they tell me how much. But I'll turn around and I like watch it, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Like
back
just-
in the days when you had the analog reels and they
Yeah,
were just,
yeah.
they'd be spinning like crazy right now.
I know that we didn't. This has been kind of like a slow week in news. I feel like a lot of it, like nationally. I mean, other than what's going on in Iran, has been pretty well. The former lieutenant governor.
Oh, in Virginia,
yeah.
horrible story.
I mean, my gosh, Bill, what on earth?
Well, anytime that
Justin
happens.
Fairfax.
Yeah, we had that happen, about 5 or 6 years ago here?
Do what with what?
We had a murder-suicide.
Oh, with Tina.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
But,
we missed
yeah,
Tina.
what? I don't understand the frame of mind you have to be in to want to commit suicide, but then to do murder-suicide. I just can't understand that. And apparently, there had been red flags.
well, it seems as if they were having a nasty divorce.
Yeah, they were.
He killed Justin Fairfax, the former lieutenant governor of Virginia. He shot and killed his wife, Serena Fairfax, on this Thursday. Thursday? Was
Yep.
this before killing himself? I think, what was his 2 children in the home?
Yeah, in the home. As a matter of one of the children
Called the police.
Called 911.
Yeah, can you imagine? Oh my God. He's a 47-year-old, and I guess his career was upended in 2019 when 2 women accused him of sexual assault, and he faced a barrage of calls to resign. A wider misconduct scandal that engulfed Northam's administration. Fairfax denied both allegations. Regardless, just
he was considered one of the rising stars in
Yes.
Virginia politics too.
yes.
And
He was the
angling to
second
be-
African American to hold statewide office in Virginia. I feel so sorry for his children.
I mean,
And then another scum, alleged
oh,
scum, another
how
alleged
many?
scum.
I mean, just look through the halls of Congress and you'll find them. They're legends in there.
This Eric
Swalwell, yes.
He's facing serious allegations of sexual misconduct, sexual assault, and rape from multiple women. Former staffer said he assaulted her when she was too intoxicated to consent. Another woman alleges that he drugged and raped her in 2018. Reports say that several women, 4 to 5 plus, have come forward with allegations of misconduct, including inappropriate relationships and assault. The Department of Justice is investigating, and he's resigned. He resigned from Congress in 2026, and he dropped out of the California governor's race.
So, well, his career is over, and quite possibly, I don't know, in 10 years he might get a job at MSNBC or something.
No,
like
he
that.
won't.
No.
No, he definitely will not.
No, I would hope not. But yeah, the thing about this is that supposedly this story was, people knew about this in Congress. And there had been allegations, there have been whispers, and there's an accusation of cover-ups. And then how about Gonzalez resigns the day after so that it doesn't affect the GOP majority?
I mean, he was doing pretty well in the polls for the governor race.
This may open it up so that 2 Republicans win those primaries.
Oh, because their primaries are different than ours,
They have the
correct?
jungle primary, yeah.
So it doesn't matter
Right.
they don't have a Democrat ticket and a
no.
Republican ticket.
Right.
They just,
So
it's like
whoever
best of 2.
Yeah, the top 2 in the primary will run against
the two
each
first,
other.
okay.
And right now, the 2 with the biggest percentage lead, now this is obviously going to change, are Republicans.
Over Newsom?
Yeah, well, Newsom can't run again.
Oh, he's done.
Yeah, he's term limited, so.
What about what's her name? What's that lady's name?
Oh, the one that, get out of my shot!
Yes,
You're
what
in
is
my
her name?
blanking shot, yeah. A Porter, right? Is it Porter?
Yeah, it's Katie Porter.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I mean, well, she's trailing she's like the 3rd most popular Democrat.
yeah.
So, one of them is Steve Hilton, who used to do commentary for Fox. He's one of the Republicans that's leading.
I don't see that.
But
Anyways, I think that, it's kind of like the LH situation currently with Laurel Highlands School District.
Yeah.
It seems as if one young girl's bravery
right.
has made other people feel more empowered to come out and to report their experiences. And hopefully it continues for anyone that's been a victim. But when it comes to the situation with Eric Swalwell, I don't know what the first allegation was and how it led up to what it is right now, but I do think one thing kind of cheapens the truth of it all, if there is truth to it, because
Yep. Innocent until. Yeah.
well, yeah, yes, but whenever I'm a woman, and I mean, I know women can be vindictive, but when they're coming out in such numbers, it's until I have a reason not to believe it. I just wait to till it plays out in the system. But I think that the press conferences of the woman, one of the victims, I think that those are. I don't know how I feel about those. I mean, I think that.
Yeah, is it because they want to tell their story, or because they want FaceTime?
And they can tell their story in court.
Yeah.
They can
And
tell their
will.
story in I guess even in an interview, in any way they want to. It's their experience, it's their journey. But I still I'm like, this is so I'd have to imagine if that were me, I would be so uncomfortable going in front of cameras and saying such vulnerable things. And I feel like that's very private.
Yeah.
And I think it kind of makes it look too showboaty. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean. I will say that I remember years ago, and this has happened a couple of times, when Herman Cain was running for president. And all of a sudden, these allegations were coming out of the woodwork about that he was sexually harassing or a toxic workplace, things like that.
Where does he work?
Papa John, he was the one that made Papa John's Pizza successful.
Okay.
But he was running for president.
Okay.
And he did radio talk shows and things like that.
Okay.
He used to fill in for Limbaugh from time to time.
Okay.
And then he dropped out of the race after all these accusations, and they all disappeared. They all went away. And I noticed this is not happening in Swalwell's case. In fact, more people are coming forward.
Mm-hmm.
Which leads me to believe that, there's definitely smoke.
Yeah.
So I don't. We will see what happens. But he has upset a lot of apple carts in the California.
Did you see that
Democratic
video
Party.
of him farting?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a YouTube channel of nothing but people farting. But go
No,
ahead.
it's maybe, but I'm sure. There is a video of him in the House of.
House of Representatives?
Yeah, at the Capitol.
Yeah.
And he's in an interview. It was live.
Oh.
And he lets out like this fart. I mean, it was so loud.
It wasn't a silent but deadly. It was.
Well, you wouldn't hear a silent but deadly.
I know.
So, I looked up several of these because my client was telling me about this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
And then it's him farting.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't. It was kind of it seemed like one that you had to go out of your way to make.
Yeah. Well, at least he didn't follow it up with like, well, I gotta stop having burritos for lunch or something like that.
No. He just kept talking.
Oh yeah. Well, whenever something like that happens, it's the same thing with like if somebody drops an F-bomb or something like that, just ignore it and move on.
You told me that early on when I started doing the radio. I didn't say a cuss word.
No.
I don't know what I said, but I acknowledged it. And then on the break you were like, just leave it alone.
Just leave it alone. Just keep talking.
Yeah, that was good advice.
Half the audience doesn't realize you said it. The other half
Doesn't care.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I remember the incident, and you called somebody an A.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
We're not allowed to say A on here?
No, well, AH.
We're not allowed to say the H part.
Yeah.
Can you say the A part?
Yeah, like if you want to call somebody a jackass, there you go.
Oh, come on, but you can't say hole?
Right.
Oh, are you serious?
Right. Well, let's just say that one gets closer to the edge.
Okay. Well, luckily I don't.
No, we don't talk like that anyway.
On the air.
Yeah. Oh,
724-438-4593. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with more Hot Topics.
The wait is over. It's time to manja. Manja featuring Delalo is now open at Live Casino. Part market, part cafe, Manja offers fresh, authentic pasta, pizza, hoagies, salads, ice cream, cocktails, and more made with Delalo's finest ingredients. Eat in, grab and go, or take home a taste of Italy from our retail market. Meet you at Manja featuring Delalo. Now open inside Live Casino, Route 30 at Westmoreland Mall. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Looking for a custom detached garage or a complete outdoor setup? Then the name to remember is CS Garages and Contracting. Your all-in-one garage builder, CS Garages and Contracting handles it all, from in-house design and site prep to final construction, delivering expert craftsmanship, over 25 years experience, and hands-on expertise. If you missed CS Garages and Contracting at the Mon Valley Home Show, you can check them out on Facebook and online at csgarages.com.
The Uniontown Country Club is now the South Union Township Municipal Golf Course. Recently purchased by South Union Township, this strategic investment ensures the course will remain open and available to be enjoyed for generations to come. And the best part, this will be your course. South Union residents will receive resident pricing opportunities, including discounted memberships, preferred tee times, and reduced green fees, with residents saving 10%. And the big news, the 1908 restaurant and bar has reopened. Come enjoy the great vibes, amazing service, and an experience you won't forget. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. The 1908 team can't wait to serve you. Stop by the Pro Shop at 25 Bailey Lane to grab your membership and check out everything happening at the newly revitalized community destination. Experience the new South Union Township Municipal Golf Course and the 1908 Restaurant and Bar today.
439-2323.
For 24-hour emergency service, call us when you need. We're Fayette's Heating and Air Conditioning,
Your service company.
When it's sweltering outside, you'll be cool inside with central air conditioning from Bryant, the people that know cool. And it's easy to have a central air conditioning system installed in your home. Simply call on your Bryant dealer, Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, located near the Laurel Mall on Route 119, north of Uniontown. The phone number is 439-2323. Let Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning rescue you from the sticky, humid summer weather. Remember that number for Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant dealer, 439-2323.
Call Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, 439-2323, 439-2323, 439-2323.
Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in.
It's Jessica Karingala and Joe Malika, and we want you to spring into savings at Ford of Uniontown.
Right now, get a new Ford F-150 with up to $8,000 off MSRP or up to $6,000 off with low financing rates, as low as 2.9 for 60 months and 3.9 for 72 or 84 months.
Looking for something versatile and efficient? Check out the Ford Maverick with up to $3,000 off of MSRP.
And don't forget, Ford owners can score additional loyalty savings.
Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in.
Inventory is moving fast, so don't wait. Your truck knows, shouldn't you?
Trade me in.
That's Ford of Uniontown on the hill across from Applebee's, 724-425-5980 or FordofUniontown.com.
Price excludes tax and transfer fees. Must finance with Ford credit, and not all buyers will qualify.
Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in.
Your local station, WNBS. Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill. Paul is on assignment. He'll be back next week. Unless somebody bails him out. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? 724-4384. Just kidding. 724-438-4593. By the way, have you noticed that Pete Hegseth and Governor of California just went blank? Newsom had the same haircut.
No, I've never noticed.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Pete Hegseth, he's not in hot water, but he's been embarrassed.
Why?
Well, he went to a prayer service, actually was leading a prayer service at the Pentagon, and he quoted the Bible. And this is what he said.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance.
Yes, that's
What is it? I didn't do it again.
all right.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance.
Who said this?
That Pete Hegseth said that. That is the fake Bible quote from Pulp Fiction.
No.
That was Samuel L. Jackson.
No.
Yeah. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you. Yeah, that was a Bible quote that Tarantino came up with. And Hegseth used it at the in the prayer service.
No.
Yeah. Somebody needs to go over his scripts. I quite frankly, I thought he was a bad choice as the Secretary of Defense. I still do.
He quoted what he presented like a Bible verse in Ezekiel
Yeah.
25:17.
Yeah. And now, of course, he's calling any controversy fake news. It's not controversy, it's embarrassment.
Yeah, it says it was a Hollywood monologue loosely inspired by the Bible.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, listen, was it earlier this week that Trump posted that?
Oh, that picture?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You know, I've said this before. He makes it very hard for people who voted for him, support him now to even be able to say it, you know, out loud that, yeah, I did vote for him. Or listen, I mean, almost everyone I know voted for the guy because of his policies over the
Right.
other candidate.
Right.
But, I mean, it's not funny.
No. I don't think it was meant to be funny.
Like, I personally don't care about when Trump says, like, off-color things. I personally do not care.
Yeah.
You know? I don't care if he says a cuss word. It doesn't matter to me.
As a matter of fact, that's why people voted for him, because he talks like a real person
Yeah. And it's...
who's worth $10 billion.
And I just... But to claim that you thought that looked like a doctor...
No.
No, it's mocking.
Yeah, not only that, but and don't talk about, and people were saying, well, he didn't know about it. Well, he signs off on everything. Of course he knew about it.
He defended it. He defended it.
He signed off on it.
He defended. For those listening, there was a photo of, it was an AI-generated photo of President Trump, and...
Healing people.
Yes.
In what looked like priest robes.
Yes.
You know,
And, I mean...
And he was supposed to say, he said he looks like a teacher. I'm sorry.
A doctor. He
Or
said a doctor.
I don't know any doctor or teacher who looks like that.
It looked like, it looked almost like he was mocking
Yeah.
God.
Christianity, yeah.
And I think that's trash.
Well, I think it is indicative of one of the problems I have with Trump is the self-aggrandizing. Like, you know, he's going to build an arch in D.C. With his name on it.
He's doing that?
Yeah, it's been approved. I have the story here that the Arts Commission in D.C. has approved a victory arch, or whatever you want to call it, with his name on it in D.C.
Also, he doesn't heal people. He wasn't elected to heal people.
No.
And so it doesn't even make any sense. There's no way you could even, I don't know, there's just some things where it's like, I can't imagine how people in that administration, like, how do you think J.D. Vance, do you think J.D. Vance appreciates that?
Well, actually, J.D. Vance is probably going, come on, 22nd Amendment, 25th Amendment.
Maybe, because if that were me and I was hopeful to be the next presidential candidate, you can't defend things he does anymore. You just can't do it.
And part of the problem, too,
It's not funny.
In 2.5 years, are all these people that are associated with his administration going to be damaged goods?
Mm-hmm.
You know, J.D. Vance, Marco Rubio.
I think he could survive it. I think Marco could survive it more than JD.
Yeah.
Marco has his tenure. I mean, he's proven himself at standing alone. You know, JD is so young, and I think Rubio could. I think he could be the next president. I wouldn't hate to see him as the next president. Would you?
No, but and I have interviewed, talks with Marco Rubio. He's a decent human being.
You met him? You met him?
Yeah, and I interviewed him.
Okay.
This was when he was first running for senator, when he had no chance of winning, because the guy he was running against just was a fundraising machine. And he had no, but he said something I've always took to heart. He said, look, I disagree with these people, talking about his competitors. I disagree with these people, but they're not evil. You know, they are human beings, they're just wrong. And that has stuck with me. Because these days, if you disagree with me, you're the spawn of Satan.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to, as a matter of fact, I'm going to unfriend you. I'm going to stop coming to Thanksgiving dinner with you. If you disagree with me, or if you voted for Trump.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I mean, it's your family, it's your friend. That's what friends, I'm sorry, I sound like D.L. Warwick. That's what friends are for.
724-438-4593. We are just WMBS here today. We will take a quick break, and we'll be back to wrap up the first hour of Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill.
We're almost done?
Well, pretty soon.
Wow.
Wind, hail, sudden leaks. When your roof takes a beating, we're here for you at AR Roofing and Remodeling. We're a locally and veteran-owned contractor available 24/7 for repairs. As an Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractor, we get the job done right. Call 724-550-3064 or visit arremodels.com for your free estimate.
AR Roofing, never settle.
It's spring, and everything is growing, and Madewell Services is here to help. They offer full lawn care service, including spring cleanups, mulching, landscaping and planting, weekly grass cutting, power washing, and more. Madewell Services also provides professional cleaning services for your home or office, moving in or out service, party cleanups, weekly cleanings, and junk removal. Licensed and insured for peace of mind. Call Madewell Services today at 724-912-1805. That's 724-912-1805 for a free estimate. When you need notary services, trust the best. Sandy Howell Notary Services, back-to-back gold medal winner for Best Notary in Fayette County. They're here for you with extended hours to fit your schedule. Sandy Howell's also the 2025 gold medal winner for Best Title Company. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 8:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 5. Call 724-564-8955 today for Sandy Howell Notary Services, where excellence is signed and sealed.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Feeling lucky? Your next big jackpot is waiting for you. Visit the casino at Nemacolin in Farmington, PA for the ultimate casino experience featuring the hottest table games, daily promotions, big-time giveaways, and an exciting variety of premium slots. And after, celebrate your big win with a juicy burger at the Royale while you watch the big game. Hotel packages available. Visit CasinoNemacolin.com for more information. The Casino at Nemacolin. Game on. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi everyone, this is Kelly Clark with Autoland Hyundai in downtown Uniontown. 724-208-5281. What makes buying your next vehicle for me worthwhile? I make it a very easy 5-step process. You look, you shop, you ask, You decide. And I listen. Kelly Clark, Autoland Hyundai, 724-208-5281. 724-208-5281. Kelly Clark, Autoland Hyundai. I'll make you a good deal.
Having Hicks & Baugh's drugstore in Uniontown means reliable, quality, and friendly service. Pharmacists Stephen Harper and Seth Miller are ready to answer your health questions and handle all your prescriptions. They offer free delivery, mail-out service, and accept all utility payments, all part of their good neighbor way of doing business. Visit Hicks & Baugh's at 304 Morgantown Street in Uniontown or call 724-437-2828. Open Monday to Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturday until 3.
Hot Topics, Kendall and Bill, 724-438-4593. If you want to join in the conversation, hi, you're on Hot Topics. Who are we speaking with?
Hello, it's Leanne. How are you guys?
Well, Leanne, we haven't heard from you in a long time.
I know. That's because I'm aged and infirm, Bill.
Oh.
In fact, I'm coming back from a blood draw. I'm still kicking though. But you know what? I was listening to you just briefly. You know, I'm sorry about that. But and I just am mystified about how people were at each other's throats about what how the other person voted. Isn't that why all these wars were fought? Why we honor people, you know, remember veterans on Memorial Day and honor them on Veterans Day, and you know, celebrate the 4th of July. That's one of our freedoms. You're allowed to vote for whom you want. You just are.
And you're allowed to disagree, and you're allowed to express that disagreement.
That's right. And what you're also allowed to do is have enough common sense not to bring up politics when you're having Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
I mean, really. But, you know,
there are other things that can separate a family, like, you know, Duke, North Carolina, things like that. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have anyone in your family, Leanne, that like you know you can't bring up anything political or it will turn ugly?
No, we're pretty much of one mind. But the thing is, even though President Trump won by a landslide, I think I'm pretty safe in saying if that election was today, it wouldn't have happened.
No.
You know, you just don't go at odds with the Pope. Get real.
Yeah.
You do not. Kendall, you were just referring to the AI image. You do not pass that on. What you do is vilify yourself, not, you know, repost it or whatever he did. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
That was trash.
But anyway, that's stupid. It was stupid. I'm sorry.
It wasn't funny.
It was not funny at all.
If someone did that about me as a joke, I would be like, whoa, you can't do that.
Yeah. I found it very offensive, but I have to tell you on the lighter side, okay, you were discussing why can't we say X word on the air, okay? I almost had a toilet training accident in the grocery store because a couple hours over, I could hear a grandmother explaining to her grandchildren that you can't say A with a double S, but if you insert the R so that it's like the British pronunciation, that was perfectly fine. And I'm like, God, I hope they have an indoor bathroom because, I mean, I thought that was hysterical.
Yeah.
So just remember that.
Yeah, I am really getting fed up with the potty mouth in public places.
Oh, it's terrible. When like young boys,
Yeah.
like teenage boys, will, if I'm like at the store or something or the gas station, they'll be dropping F word right in front of me, and I'll say guys, and they're like, oh, sorry.
Yeah,
But,
really.
like, no.
But we're also talking about grown-ups, parents doing it in front of their
Especially
children.
kids, though.
Yeah.
I would never have cussed around. I don't even say cuss words around certain people now that are adults. I'm an adult too, but they'll always seem, you know, like a former teacher or something. Like, I don't know, there's just something proper about it. I don't know.
I don't even call my former teachers by, of course, most of them are dead, by their first names. It's still Mr. Smith or
I know.
you
I have a
Mr.
hard time with that too. And I'm a cusser. Like I cuss.
Oh yeah.
Do you know that about me, Bill?
Kendall.
Well, I've been in her.
Do you think
I've been in her business, and
No, listen, it's just he and I talking. Bill, do you think I, on a scale of like 1 to 5, how much of a cusser would you say?
3 or 4. I mean, you don't sound like Tony Soprano.
Okay.
Yeah, we got you. No, you've been in the wake of her wrath, Bill, huh?
Yeah.
But anyway, here's the final question, so because I know we're getting near the end. Okay, with this draft, and we're attracting all these people, what exactly do they do when they
What?
come to Pittsburgh for the draft?
Oh, for the NFL draft?
What do you do?
It's a big party.
So you kind of just go and like watch.
Yeah. And
Okay.
you hope that your team doesn't.
It's just like
pick
the
a
energy
loser.
of it, I think.
Okay, because I'm having trouble why you can't do that at home on your TV. I mean,
Well, you
kudos
could
to
also just
Pittsburgh.
watch a football game on your TV or go to the game
Oh,
like
that
some
is-
choose to do.
Yeah.
I know. I'm a cool kid.
I personally
I mean,
am going to be
yeah,
watching it on TV.
Yeah, well, I think I'm just going to find out who got whom later. But I mean, good for Pittsburgh, though. Geez. But it sounds like if we have a spare room in our basement, we should advertise it.
No kidding.
Yeah, you should go on.
No kidding.
You go on Airbnb and see what you can set up.
Yeah, see what you can scrape up there. But anyway, thanks for listening to me. Remember,
Have a
ask
good weekend,
Barb, you
Leanne.
can say anything. And thank you so much. You guys speak. Bye-bye.
When I hear some of what's now passes, and some of the T-shirts people wear out in public.
What are they?
Oh, with profanity and with, sexually related pictures and things like that. I mean, I just want to go up. Do you really think that's acceptable?
And I think the problem is that it is.
Yeah, exactly. I want to go up to these people and say, "Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?"
It's people, I don't know. No one seems to have any sort of care about, not no one, but it's increasing that young people especially, they don't care about their reputations and that these things will follow them. But like even the way some of these girls dress, even for school, belly tops.
Yeah, remember, I grew up in the 60s and 70s, and when they stopped having dress codes, and we all overreacted. In the 60s.
Did you want them to have a dress code?
For schools, I am not against it. No. I mean, or at least limitations on. I'm not saying no T-shirts. But
I don't think kids should be allowed to wear shirts with words on them to school. It's distracting.
Or brands or anything like that.
I would agree.
And we'll be back with more of this talk and more on your local station, WNBS Uniontown.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Wendy Gillette. CBS News has learned the Trump administration is considering new talks to reach a long-term peace deal with Iran. They could begin as early as Monday in Pakistan. Vice President J.D. Vance could return to the country. That development as Iran announces an opening of the Strait of Hormuz to shipping.
Iran's foreign minister cited the ceasefire agreement between Israel and Lebanon and announcing the Strait of Hormuz is now fully open. On social media, President Trump said the U.S. naval blockade of the strait will remain in effect until a deal is reached to end the U.S.-led war with Iran. The president also posted, "The USA will get all nuclear dust created by our great B-2 bombers." He's referring to the U.S. bombing last year of Iran's nuclear sites. Iran has not confirmed any such agreement. Linda Kenyon, CBS News, Washington.
Gas prices remain high all over the country. CBS's Lana Zach spoke to frustrated drivers in Iowa.
We have been crisscrossing the state of Iowa, talking to people who have been directly affected by these prices.
Everyone that I speak with, people are struggling.
I just had a half tank of gas, and it was over $60. And normally a full tank is about $60.
So you're getting half as much.
Getting half as much.
The Senate has approved a short-term renewal of a controversial U.S. spy surveillance program.
Republican House members held a series of back-to-back votes that failed before pushing the stopgap measure. Opponents of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act say it has been misused many times, including by the FBI as it searched intelligence related to the January 6th attack on the Capitol and racial justice protests in 2020. President Trump has lobbied for a clean renewal of the program without changes. Allison Keyes, CBS News, Washington.
Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. spoke at a House hearing about the importance of funding rural health care.
Members of Congress on both sides of the aisle have made rural health a clear priority in their conversations with me because every state is feeling the strain of hospital closures, workforce shortages, and gaps in access.
Pope Leo gave strong remarks in Cameroon days after President Trump attacked him on social media. Correspondent Chris Livesay is traveling with the Pope.
Here's what he had to say this morning.
Do not give in to distrust and discouragement. Reject every form of abuse or violence which deceives by promising easy gains but hardens the heart and makes it insensitive.
Stocks are soaring. The Dow is up 959 points. This is CBS News.
I want to know what's going on in the world.
I'm Tony.
There are big questions that all of us are asking. I want to get you the answers.
How are you?
I'm Tony DeCopel. Join me on the CBS Evening News.
Tune in to WMBS Saturday mornings at 8:20 for Your Financial Future with Gary Boatman, certified financial planner, investment advisory representative, syndicated columnist, and author, as he addresses such income issues as planning for retirement, future health care expenses, avoiding financial pitfalls, and much more. That's Your Financial Future with Gary Boatman, Saturday mornings at 8:20 right here on WMBS, where Gary Boatman welcomes your calls at 724-243-3075. That's 724-243-3075.
At Davis & Davis, we understand that facing legal challenges can be overwhelming. That's why we're here to guide you along the way. This is Attorney Jim Davis. With over 45 years of experience, our team is dedicated to fighting for your rights and making sure you get the maximum amount of money that you deserve. The best part is you won't pay us a penny until we win your case, and we will win your case. If you are hurt, injured, or need help with workers' compensation, call us today for a free consultation. Call 724-437-2799 and get the protection that you deserve.
If you're a Dead fan, CBS's Steve Kathan has a story especially for you.
Non-stop music from the Grateful Dead? There's an app for that. Called Play Dead. It's an officially branded app, and along with remastered studio albums, it offers scores of the band's live performances from 1966 through 1995. Brad Serling, founder and CEO of a large online live music library, calls Play Dead the largest tape transfer project in the history of rock and roll. It got started 26 years ago. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Coming soon to a theater near you, Disney has unveiled scenes from a few of its upcoming films. They include the opening of the new Star Wars movie, which opens May 22nd, as well as a sneak peek of Avengers Doomsday. This is CBS News.
The award-winning local district and statewide news is being brought to you by NovaCare Rehabilitation, a leading provider of preventative and rehabilitative services to promote physical wellness for patients of all ages and abilities. In your neighborhood with new state-of-the-art facilities on 104 Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Call 724-437-0556 for NovaCare. And now to the news. Good afternoon. It's 2:05. It's sunny and 73 outside of our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Injured call today for your free consultation, 724-437-2799. Your local station, 590 AM, 101.1 FM, WMBS. I'm TJ DeStefano. Sports and weather will follow the news. The Observer reporter says that the Bradford House Historical Association is expanding its presence in downtown Washington by opening a new storefront on South Main Street. The new space called Bradford Place will serve as an additional educational and programming site alongside its existing properties, including the Bradford House Museum, the Whiskey Rebellion Visitors Center, and the Meeting House. Officials say the expansion is needed to accommodate growing school field trips, educational programs, and event storage as attendance and outreach efforts continue to increase. Calls and texts to an emergency line supporting agricultural communities have plummeted in Pennsylvania since a federal grant lapsed. Governor Josh Shapiro's administration is now delivering $100,000 to staff the helpline, though the nonprofit that operates it had also requested funds for promotion. Between February of 2022 and June of 2024, the AgriStress helpline fielded 107 calls and texts from Pennsylvania farmers and those calling on their behalf. Of those, 58 came in the first 11 months after the number launched statewide with help from a $500,000 federal grant. The 24-hour helpline, accessible by calling 833-897-2474 or texting PA to 741-741, operates 7 days a week in 11 states. Walmart plans to remodel 32 stores in Pennsylvania this year, including 2 in western Pennsylvania. The remodels include upgrades to layouts, technology, and services. The transformed stores will also feature updated pharmacies and vision centers. The Walmart on Colony Lane in Unity Township, Westmoreland County, and the one on Library Road in Bethel Park, Allegheny County, are among the stores getting remodeled. As more consumers rely on artificial intelligence for online shopping, a new report says websites aren't ready for the rapidly changing technology. Rory O'Neill has more.
AI traffic to the websites of U.S.-based retailers is up year over year by 269%, according to a new report by Adobe. The company says 39% of shoppers now report using AI in some way to help them make a purchase. Adobe says even with the surge in AI traffic, more than a quarter of websites have not been optimized for artificial intelligence that can connect retailers with potential customers. I'm Rory O'Neill.
WMBS time is 2:08. Sports and weather after this.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest, now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
In sports, tonight's the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS. Softball action, Bell Vernon and Laurel Highlands in Hopwood. We'll have it on the radio as well as YouTube. Sprouse Insurance Group pregames at 5:40 with the first pitch at 6 o'clock. Then we'll go to the Pirates. They host the Tampa Bay Rays tonight at PNC Park. Bubba Chandler's on the mound for the Pirates, who are 11-8. Again, we'll join that in progress following softball. We'll have the Pirates all weekend as well, tomorrow and Sunday on WMBS. Also tomorrow, the Penguins host the Philadelphia Flyers, Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. It'll be at PPG Paints Arena. Pens, again, that'll be the pregame at 7, face-off at 8. Game 2 is Monday night at 7 in Pittsburgh. We'll have that as well on WMBS. Sunshine continues this afternoon, 77. Partly cloudy, 59 tonight. Cloudy tomorrow with afternoon showers and storms, 85. And partly cloudy and 54 on Sunday. Right now, sunny and 73 outside the Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios at 2:10 on this Friday. I'm TJ DeStefano. And coming up next, hour 2 of Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill here on WMBS. The award-winning local district and statewide news has been brought to you by NovaCare Rehabilitation, now offering telehealth and home-based care as well. Located on 104 Delaware Avenue in Uniontown, call 724-437-0556 for NovaCare.
The wait is over. It's time to Manja. Manja featuring Delalo is now open at Live Casino, Cart Market,
At Park Cafe, Manja offers fresh, authentic pasta, pizza, hoagies, salads, ice cream, cocktails, and more made with DeLallo's finest ingredients. Eat in, grab and go, or take home a taste of Italy from our retail market. Meet you at Manja featuring DeLallo. Now open inside Live Casino, Route 30 at Westmoreland Mall. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Wind, hail, sudden leaks. When your roof takes a beating, we're here for you at AR Roofing and Remodeling. We're a locally and veteran-owned contractor available 24/7 for repairs. As an Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractor, we get the job done right. Call 724-550-3064 or visit arremodels.com for your free estimate.
AR Roofing, never settle.
Shopping for replacement windows in Fayette County? Metropolitan Window Company elevates your shopping experience.
John, Maggie, and Justin Schmutzer here from Metropolitan Window Company, a family-owned and operated window and door company for over 47 years.
When you choose Metropolitan Window Company, you'll experience personalized knowledge, expertise, and professionalism from our first visit to your home until our craftsmen complete your installation.
We're the window company that people want in their homes, and our exclusive Infinity by Marvin 100% fiberglass windows are the windows people love.
They're built for life. They are the strongest, longest-lasting windows you can buy.
We have a great selection of colors and finishes. We service the entire Fayette County area and will come to your home. Visit us at metropolitanwindows.com or give us a call at 412-655-8411.
PA 1565.
So what's the difference between the sheds I see in the parking lot of the big box stores and a professionally built and installed JDM Structures shed from Ultimate Structures? Good question. First, the manufacturer, JDM Structures, is one of the premier shed builders in business for 34 years. They use composite materials for the exterior with baked-on paint. This ensures you'll have an extended lifespan for your shed. And listen to this. 75% of Ultimate Structures orders are personally designed to satisfy the customer's needs. That's right. And the turnaround time for a custom designed shed is no longer than just buying a stock shed. Compare the roof designs, the superior piano door hinges, the quality of the wall panels, and personal customer service. You'll see. Come to the Mega Lot on Route 51 South, just outside Perryopolis. You need a shed? We can help. We design what you desire. Ultimate Structures.
Zen's Antiques and Home Decor, part of the Cinder Shack family of vendors, where you can find both antique and new furniture, collectibles, housewares, gift items, including jewelry and candles, and so much more. Follow Zen's Antiques and Home Decor on Facebook for new items and information on upcoming events. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor in Building 2 at 3391 National Pike in Farmington. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility combined with our personalized approach is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
Your local station, WMBS.
The views and opinions presented by the host, guests, or callers on this program do not necessarily represent the positions of WMBS Radio.
The local station WMBS, and this is hour number 2 of
Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill, being brought to you by AR Roofing and Remodeling, Bright Stripe Seal Coating and Line Striping, Madewell Services, Full Lawn Care and Cleaning Services, K2 Engineering, Caldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty, Hicks and Buzz Drugstore, and Gary's Auto Sales. 724-438-4593. It's open conversation, and we are live streaming on our WMBS Facebook page. You can go and like and share this show. Whatever we want today, people. Give us a call.
Yeah, we're just we're kind of freestyling it.
So I wanted to bring this up, and I've thought about it many times. I'm like, no, I don't even know how to even get into this.
Right.
But Because I thought maybe some of I don't want to generate like a bunch of calls about this, but if the listeners, if you feel like you have any advice or have experienced this, you can always just call and leave your number, or just contact me via Facebook or whatever. But okay, so did I ever tell you about the worm problem at my house?
You have a worm?
A worm problem.
No, I mean, I have stink bugs, but I don't have worms.
No, and when I've described the worm problem to some of my clients, they're like, oh, yeah, some worms. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. It is a worm attack. Look at this.
Holy cow.
Bill, it's so bad.
It looks like a bait shop exploded.
It looks like, yeah, it does. It looks like a bait shop exploded. So, and this only happens... It's not that to none of the other neighbors.
Really?
No, and it's when there's like one of those downpour. Yeah, and it's like they're coming out of it's like they're drowning in the yard or something in the earth, and they're coming out and they're coming down into our basement way, and I mean, they don't climb either. They come up out of the ground and then into the basement way. And let me tell you something. The smell.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the smell. And they're like long, very, very thin-looking black worms. I think that ChatGPT said they were like hair strand worms or something. Like that was what... But they are... I don't know. So I created this barrier because I thought maybe if where will they go? I was curious. Well, I put like bottles of water. I put like a mat. Like, I mean, it looked like white trash, really. Yeah. But it worked.
Yeah, except it wasn't on somebody's porch. It was at least in your basement. Go ahead.
So it worked. Yeah. They didn't climb over the stuff. Right. And they weren't like all over the sidewalk. So I don't know if they go back in the ground or something when they couldn't cross the barrier. But we had the yard aerated today. Maybe, when they puncture into the yard, I'm not looking for that to be a 100% fix. Maybe it'll help. But I've never heard of this. And everyone I show the pictures to are appalled and they're shocked. I mean, Bill, there's hundreds of them. Yeah. There's hundreds of them.
Well, what I have always heard is that when, like, after it rains, you see a bunch of worms on the sidewalk. And that is because when it rains like that, it floods them out.
Yeah.
And they have to go to ground. And
well, how far down are they, I wonder?
Now, I'm not a worm expert, so I don't know, but they're down far enough so that the rain can force them out. So they can't be down like, 10 feet below the water level, I don't think. Or the ground level.
Now, it could rain consistently all day long.
Right.
And they do not do it.
Right.
It's when it's that torrential.
Yeah. Well, that's because if you have a light rain all day long, it's getting absorbed into the ground.
Yeah.
But when you get a downpour, then all of a sudden the ground gets way too much water.
Yeah.
And here comes Mr. Worm. And worms don't climb, to my knowledge. They just crawl.
Okay.
And they dig.
They obviously.
Yeah.
724-438.
Maybe we have
4593.
Maybe we have an answer here. Hi, you're on Hot Topics. Who are we speaking with?
Well, this is Franklin.
Hey, we were just saying we haven't heard from you.
Bill just spoke you into existence, like Beetlejuice. We said his name 3 times, and he called.
Well, I want to tell you a story. Something that happened to me one summer. I had a college job going door to door, selling school books, not encyclopedias, but I was in Florida, and very often when you got to a house, the husband wasn't there. So you'd show the wife the books, and she'd say, well, my husband has to help make the decision, but he's gone to Mr. Bailey's.
Right.
Oh. He and my son went to Mr. Bailey's. So I wondered about this Mr. Bailey. And as I went through the neighborhood, I was getting closer to Mr. Bailey's house, and I kept hearing people had gone to Mr. Bailey's. So finally I got to Mr. Bailey's, And it was a father and a son standing there, and they had a tin can. And Mr. Bailey was making money out of his change, out of his pocket there. He had a big roll of money, and they went off with this can. He sold them something. And I said, everyone talks about you, and I know you're in some sort of business. I wondered what it is. He says, come on around back. He had pine trees in the backyard and this big blue tarp. And he threw up the tarp, and the ground was covered with fishing worms.
Oh.
This guy made his living selling fishing worms.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, in Florida, this makes you a celebrity, because every guy and his son, sometimes daughters, on the weekend, they would be off fishing. Mm-hmm. And I said to him, how did you get this idea? He said, I didn't. He said, I bought the house, and when I'd come out to mow the lawn in the spring, I'd see the ground had all these worms coming up, and he said, I knew what I had. And I thought, how many fortunes have been made by people simply recognizing something that everyone else, would sort of cast aside. He said, I knew what I had. And so he learned to cultivate this. He had this big tarp. It was a pool cover.
Right.
And I don't know what he fed them, but the worms came up and the green came in. Let me tell you, everybody knew Mr. Bailey.
Well, I guess so. Also, going to see Mr. Bailey meant they were going fishing, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
What part of, anywhere in Florida, you're right. I mean, you get that many worms, you're a millionaire
around
in Florida.
Jacksonville.
Yeah. Well,
Northern part.
My old neck of the woods, North Florida.
Yeah.
Where they have a lot of lakes and things like that. So, I want to know if you ever went to sell a textbook, and the lady in the house said, well, why don't you just come on in? Would you like some iced tea? Yeah.
Everybody down there drank sweet tea.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'll tell you, it was interesting. The houses would often have Florida rooms.
Yes, which is basically a screened-in porch, but...
Right. So you very often talk to people in the Florida room. Yeah. That it was not often even locked. You just walked up there and knocked on the inside door, and they'd come out and talk to you. But, yeah, people were... I had some bad experiences, but, it was one of those summers you wouldn't do again for $1 million, but you wouldn't take the experience for $1 million.
Yeah, I've had some relationships like that.
Yeah, that's one thing that, you see all these lists of jobs that don't exist anymore. Door-to-door salesperson is one of them.
Gosh, can you imagine?
Oh,
no, you can but no, you always have to answer and say no. Okay, let me ask you guys something. Back in the day,
right,
when door-to-door sales was like at the tippy top,
right,
how many times a week would someone knock on your door? Okay, it's just average.
Maybe once a week.
Oh.
But yeah.
Like, did your mom have a lot of things that she purchased because someone knocked on the door?
No, but she did have one thing, and Frank will probably testify to this too. Electrolux vacuum cleaners used to be sold door-to-door only.
Were they good?
Oh, they were the best. They also
they lasted forever.
Yeah, my mom used one for like 30 years.
Did your mom have one, Frank?
No, but she looked forward to Fuller brushes.
Yeah.
Fuller Brush made wonderful products.
Yes, they did. And Avon used to sell door-to-door. None of that anymore.
Well, there's something today. It's women's cosmetics. I can't think of the name.
Avon?
Mary Kay. Mary Kay.
Avon, too.
Yeah, but
Avon, right.
Mary Kay does multi-level marketing more than anything else.
Yeah.
Like Amway.
Yeah, this was with the Southwestern Company, which started out as a Bible company. And they had a study dictionary or a study guide and dictionaries, and they bought little golden books. We had those, and a popular mechanic's home repair guide, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's something else you used to get a lot of, is people knocking on your door selling magazine subscriptions.
Yeah.
Yes.
And anyway, hey, Frank, always great to hear from you.
Listen though, wait, Frank and Bill, I'm telling you both. What was that called? That Electrolux?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was in 1950. It would cost approximately $67.
That was a lot of money in 19.
Today that'd be 930 some bucks.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, but they were great vacuum cleaners.
Let me ask you something. Did you? But when your mom purchased one, do you think she felt like she was spending a lot? The way, like, if I had to write a check or spend $1,000 on something, I'd be like, ah. Do you think was that considered a really big purchase?
Oh yeah.
Well, two things were going on. One was that was a lifetime vacuum cleaner. You got things repaired back then, but Electrolux didn't go bad. You know, they were so well made. And the other thing is, you didn't have all these electronic gadgets. People didn't even have TVs, you know, in the early 40s. So, you know, it was just a great convenience to have around the house.
Oh yeah, and as you said, however, they made a fortune off the vacuum cleaners. They really made a fortune off the vacuum cleaner bags, because those were proprietary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey Frank, always great to hear from you, sir.
Yes. Good hearing your warm story there. So, you know, you might turn this into pure profit.
There we go. Well, yeah, you know something? Maybe you should double think that putting up the barriers thing, Kendall. Yeah.
Mr. Bailey made a fortune.
Yeah.
And it was all cash.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
So
everyone knew him. Everybody liked him.
Yeah,
you know?
and except for the IRS, who could never nail him down. Hey, thanks a lot, Frank. Take care.
You know, if they did audit you, they'd just be opening up a can of worms.
That was
see
so
what you
good.
did, yeah.
See you, Frank.
Hey, leave on a high note, Frank. Bye. Hi, you're on Hot Topics. Who are we speaking with?
Oh, you're speaking with Mark from Republic.
Hey, Mark from Republic.
Hi.
Oh, man, I got a sweeper story for you.
Okay.
I inherited my mother's old Electrolux, a sweeper.
Yeah.
And, I did have to get it repaired one time. Do you remember there was a repair? Was a Ganax sweeper by the old, there's a store there, the clothing store. What's that name?
This is beyond before my time. So.
Bill didn't grow up here.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't? There's the famous people in Uniontown that sells like used clothing or.
Yeah. Well, Electrolux used to have franchises and repair shops.
Yeah, okay, but there was a repair shop right across from that little shopping center.
Yeah.
It's
okay. It does the location. It's all right, but just tell us the story.
But there was an old man there, but I had to take that Electrolux there to be repaired. The spring on the for the cord.
Right.
Wouldn't.
It wore out, basically.
It wore out, okay. And the fellow, an old guy there, he repaired it.
Yeah.
But I started using it again. It was still running, but, I got tired of looking at it. So I went up to the Uniontown Mall at the Sears, and I bought a Kenmore.
Right.
From Sears.
Right.
Sears sold Kenmore off.
Right.
They stopped making parts for it, and I went down to a store in, I think it was Charleroi. They didn't have the part to fix it anymore. So now I got this old Kenmore sweeper. It's running fine, but you can't get a part for it because Kenmore is no longer in business. They sold it off.
Yeah, well, Sears, when they got into some financial difficulties, had to sell off Craftsman. They sold off Kenmore.
Yeah.
And they sold off everything. Yeah. Well, Mark, now, do you still have the Electrolux, or did you finally find a good home for it?
I think I might have gave it away. I can't remember what. I got tired of looking at it.
Listen, but here's my question, because I'm looking online right now at Electrolux.com.
Yeah.
They have vacuums. They have a lot of things. Why, for example, would someone want a Shark now over the Electrolux? Are they still as good?
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, it was running, but it was my mother's. It looked like it was from the 1940s.
Probably
And it was still running?
And it was still running.
But wait, why don't people?
I want the new and improved. I got the.
No, bring me the Electrolux. Why don't people still use these things?
Well, they do. They're
They're
still
not-
Never
working.
wear out except for the
I mean,
spring.
currently, why aren't they still buying them?
Because they don't market like Shark and Hoover and others.
But I wonder, are they just as good as they used to be? Buying them new now?
Not sure.
That's a good question. Where do they make them?
Yeah.
You know.
I'm not sure.
Hey, Mark, thanks a lot. We appreciate it.
Right. Bye bye.
Take care.
You know, and that's another thing is that brand names that used to be very good are now crap.
Oh.
For instance, my mom had a Sunbeam hand mixer that she used her
Is that the
entire-
brand?
Yeah, Sunbeam was the brand.
Okay.
It was, and then, you know, the hand mixers where you took out the little hook
Yes.
things.
I feel like Bubby Ruth used to make mashed potatoes with
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
She used it her entire adult life, and she lived to be 88.
She never had to get a new one.
She had never had to get a new one. And now, granted, she didn't use it a lot, but she, and now Sunbeam is like cheap, last a year, throw it away.
Oh, really?
Fine. Oh, yeah. You know, they're you know, Chinese-made crap. And same thing, Magnavox TVs. Actually, Zenith and Motorola's, they all used to last 20 years.
Yeah.
And now Magnavox is a cheap brand, and they make the same thing. Last for a couple of years, throw it out, get a new TV.
I want to know if it's made. I want to know. I want to get one of these things. And
Well-
wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, you can go to eBay and see maybe if somebody has one for sale.
I'm just curious if they're still as good.
I would doubt it because nothing's as good as it used to be.
724-438-4593. This is Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill, and we will be back after the short break.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sproulsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
That sneeze was in a different zip code, and I still felt the germs.
Relax, Randy. I went to Montgomery Medical. I'm fully shielded.
Like a flu shot?
Flu, COVID, the works. If you haven't caught up on your shots yet, they'll get you sorted in minutes. It's basically a suit of armor, but with less clanking. Then do the double shot. After Montgomery Medical, head over to Renew You Medispa. I got their immunity IV drip.
A Medispa?
You relax, you hydrate, and you give your immune system a VIP upgrade.
Montgomery Medical, a family tradition of family medicine.
Why move? Grow into the home you love and transform your space with First Federal of Greene County. They offer home equity loans, home equity lines of credit, and FHA Title I home improvement loans, all to keep your roots planted where you want to be. Visit a loan officer today or lock in your rate before the market heats up and apply online anytime at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Bright Stripe, Bay County's premier asphalt seal coating professionals, locally owned by Matt and Lexi George. Bright Stripe specializes in residential and commercial asphalt seal coating, also excelling in line striping and layouts, thermoplastic, and infrared asphalt repair. Bright Stripe has succeeded due to their commitment to quality work for 30 years. Bright Stripe, 724-437-6090, or visit bright-stripe.com. BRITE-stripe.com.
Yeah, they're the people I trust. It's the place I go. Home, warehouse, where a house becomes a home.
March brings spring and home improvement season. Planning a home improvement project with your tax refund? Home Warehouse, a best in Fayette winner for home improvements and windows, is the place to go for all your home exterior needs. Warm weather means more outdoor living. Add value to your home with a new deck. Home Warehouse has a great selection of easy-to-maintain composite decking and vinyl railing, plus siding, shutters, windows and doors, roofing shingles, metal and rubber roofing, soffit and fascia, as well as flooring. So for selection, great prices, and hometown service, see Sandy and Donnie at Home Warehouse, Connellsville Street in Uniontown. They know how to make your house a happy home. Shop Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, Saturday, 8 to noon.
Home Warehouse, where a house becomes a home.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Having Hicks & Baugh's drugstore in Uniontown means reliable, quality, and friendly service. Pharmacists Stephen Harper and Seth Miller are ready to answer your health questions and handle all your prescriptions. They offer free delivery, mail-out service, and accept all utility payments, all part of their good neighbor way of doing business. Visit Hicks & Baugh's at 304 Morgantown Street in Uniontown or call 724-437-2828. Open Monday to Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturday until 3.
Hot Topics, Kendall and Bill, 724-438-4593 if you want to join in the conversation. Hi, you're on Hot Topics. Who are we speaking with?
Hi, Bill Kendall. I couldn't help but calling about these Electroluxes.
Yeah.
This guy from Gabe, up the road from Gabe's. He used to advertise it on WMBS.
Yeah.
He'd pick some lickety split. And of course, I've been around Electroluxes for billions of years. My grandmother had one on iron rails and had a replaceable.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And that one worked real good. Had a little red button on it, and it was like brand new. And anyway, then my mother had a gray one when I was growing up. It had wheels and a retractable cord.
Yeah.
And, of course, it went bad. I got her up, went out of the garbage, and refurbished it myself, a green one that needed a new hose. Well, I took it to that guy.
Mark, we got to wrap this up, okay?
Okay, anyways. They were very good sweepers, little bags. But I bought one when I was just married, and then I went to Kirby, and then I had a self-propelled Kirby. Anyway.
We're going back to Electrolux. Thanks so much for your call, Mark.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
I've actually, Kirby's were the water vacs.
Oh.
Or they made the water vac.
Like a steam thing?
Well, no, it was a water. You would have a thing of water, like a receptacle.
Yeah.
And the air would go into the water, and all the dust would get caught in the water. So it wasn't like flying out back into the air. But also it got really nasty. Anyway, 724-438-4593. Have a comment here on our WMBS Facebook page, and we are live streaming this on Facebook, YouTube as well, and a comment that says, another child affected at LH by being denied NHS.
Who made the comment? I can't see them.
This would be Lisa and CB.
So, okay. First of all, that we had her on the show, Bill. Do you recall?
Vaguely.
Her daughter Bailey was denied into the.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I spoke to her over the phone, and she was very, very polite to me, and so was her daughter. And yeah, I later found out she was denied. She didn't. There was a part of the whatever the rules are, like the bylaws, if you will.
Right.
There was something she was in violation of. Mm-hmm. And it was very, very not a big deal. You know, like she could get in, because she had applied next year. It didn't even matter. It started out as this like real scandalous thing, you know, like she was being targeted or something. But like, no, she wasn't. Like, you had to have so many days. If you were late for school, you had to have a written excuse, or the parents called, and it was a written excuse. Well, she didn't have those, allegedly. No, actually, she didn't. But, like, I mean, look, for whatever reason, and like I'd spoken to other parents after that, and I don't know why this current student is being denied. It's certainly not a topic that I would choose to highlight again. I think there's a lot more deep, dark stuff going on at that district that I couldn't even belittle what's going on by addressing that on the show. Anyways, that's just on our platform. We don't typically talk about those things. But
well, but you are free to comment.
You're free to, of course you're free to comment, but the next time I would ever have a story like that or highlight something, I would get the other party's side. And I didn't do that in that case. And it's one of the shows I kind of regret doing because, not doing, but looking back, I don't think I did my due diligence, and I didn't know all the facts. But of course we wish her daughter Bailey the best, and I'm sure she's going on to be, I'm in college now, I don't know.
This was about 3 years ago.
Yeah, but like, listen, you know, there's like real stuff going on at LH right now, and
we are continuing to follow the story.
There's other things that are just drama, and I just think, you know, now currently why this current student is not being inducted or allowed in, I don't know, but you know, Bailey will go on to be successful regardless.
724-438-4593, as you would like to join in for the show here, as we're down the last 20 minutes or so. This is just flying by as usual. Saturday is Vinyl Record Day, Record Store Day. Have you ever in your life owned vinyl records?
No.
Never?
No.
Really?
No.
Your parents did?
I'm sure. Yeah.
And so, you know, they keep talking about how, vinyl's coming back, vinyl's coming back. And, yeah, $1 billion was spent on vinyl last year.
No.
Yeah. However...
How much of it was Taylor Swift's?
Well, she is actually coming out with a special vinyl version of a single, 2 of her hit songs, which is what we used to call a single.
What are they?
It doesn't say in the story, and
I love her new album.
Yeah.
I mean, I just am happy with it.
The
Life of a Showgirl?
Life of a Showgirl.
It's really good. Like, it's a great album.
Well, Taylor Swift is releasing a limited edition vinyl of versions of 2 of her hit songs. Ariana Grande, Charlie XCX, and Selena Gomez are taking part. 2025 vinyl record sales surpassed $1 billion for the first time since 1983. That being said, do you know how many billions of dollars were spent on downloads?
Oh, I can't even imagine.
So, I mean, vinyl records are still a minuscule part of the whole recorded music spectrum.
Yeah.
And plus, I will go and I will look at these vinyl records. Like, you go to the department store and they have a rack with vinyl in it. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at, this is a record that cost me $3 that I still have.
And
it's
you still have
selling
it.
for $30 now.
And if your mom were still alive, she'd have her $68.
Yeah, oh, my mom had, actually I inherited them. I've got all the old Bing Crosby and Jackie Gleason records.
No, she'd still have her Electrolux.
Oh yeah, I wish I had inherited that.
Who got it? One of your siblings?
I think it got sold off in the estate sale.
Oh.
724-438-4593. Hi, you're on Hot Topics. Who are we speaking with?
Hey, just Paul. How you guys doing today?
Good, thanks, you.
Great. What's up?
Hey, I called in. I wanted to, that thing that the president did. I haven't been calling about any politics because I'm kind of politicked out.
Same.
Yeah, welcome to our world.
I called that day because I had won tickets, and I went down to one of the tickets I won. But I had called. I had time. I talked to Russ, and I was telling him. I thought it was in bad taste. And so Russ was kind of defending the president, saying, well, I think he was pretending to be a doctor. So he must have heard something from somewhere.
Well, that
anyway,
was Trump's like pretty much response. I mean, that's what he said.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
maybe Russ hadn't seen it yet. Do you think Russ saw it?
Oh, he saw it, and he was telling when I got off the radio, and I was the last caller of the day, like a couple minutes till 3, and he said these people in their Trump derangement syndrome. Man, maybe he needs to look in the mirror.
Well, Trump derangement syndrome is a very real thing.
Yeah.
Okay, it is a very real thing, but you are not experiencing Trump derangement symptoms because you're offended by a very inappropriate photo that he has mocking Christians.
I agree, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't been calling. You know what I mean?
Why haven't you been calling?
I call for things like that, and I wanted to touch on Mark. And now I'm a bus driver, okay?
Okay.
And I work for FACT, and I used to do the medical buses, and I think that's probably what Mark was riding. I was always told, it doesn't matter. They bring an animal on, you don't say nothing about it, because if they say that's their emotional companion or whatever it is, you can't say nothing about it. And I had them on the bus on leashes, everything, and even I do the fixed route, the bigger buses. That people bring their animals on, and I've never heard. I didn't hear that conversation this morning. Sometimes the conversation is going by phone and not by the radio. So, but if Mark's listening out there, he needs to call back because he should be allowed to take his dog on that bus. I'd never turn him down.
Hey, Paul, we appreciate the call.
Paul, listen, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be about politics, Paul. I mean, you could call in just and shoot the breeze with us.
Well, I call and brag about my grandson that's the neighbor.
There you go.
That's something to brag about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's graduating from Old Dominion here in a couple weeks.
Oh.
He's going straight into the submarine service.
God bless
Wow.
him.
Yep,
Well,
God
thank
bless
you.
him.
And
Paul.
he's been in the Navy for 4 years already. Hey, thanks for the
Hey,
money.
Take care, Paul. Be careful.
It must have been an NROTC or something like that. Speaking of fact, the
I miss their old commercial, by the way. I'm really missing that. Go ahead.
Okay, the fact buses are going to run between here and the NFL draft.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, well, part of the issue is, and I saw this happen in Jacksonville when they hosted the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
is that they didn't have enough hotel rooms in Jacksonville. And literally hour and a half away, people were booking hotel rooms. And so they're expecting to see a bump in hotel usage here.
Here?
Yeah. 700,000 people are expected for this.
There might be some cutie pies at the
Well, yeah.
the local.
Well, yeah, you're going to have
the local lobbies.
some graduating seniors who are coming through.
No, Bill. No, don't say that.
But, well, I'm talking about college seniors.
I'm almost talking about senior citizens at this point.
Oh.
I'm not.
In other words, people who have something to recommend them, like a checkbook. No, I wouldn't accuse you of that.
Of what?
Of being a gold digger.
Oh, no, I'm not.
No, you're not a gold digger. Anyway, you haven't even been on the Dean Martin Show. 724-438-4593. Sad news out of Pittsburgh.
Why?
The black rhino has died, the last rhino in the Pittsburgh Zoo.
I think zoos are awful.
Yes and no. I understand what you're saying. And compared to what they used to be, they're much better.
Well,
and
what's the
part of the
threshold?
problem is that they are sometimes the only preservation of a species are the ones in a zoo. Problem is, once you've been born and kept in captivity, especially if you were born in captivity, you can't. It's hard to function out in the wild world.
And like, you know, I hate to see any animal become extinct, but like, I don't know. I think it's mean. I think it's weird. We go and stare at them.
Well, they stare right back.
Shut up, Bill.
Haven't you know? Look, go to the monkey cage.
I can't even look at those things.
Well, I don't.
Now that little, what was that little guy's name? The little monkey? Oh, Punch.
Yeah.
You know, I really, my heart, like, you know, I have a place in my heart for him. But sometimes when I look at monkeys, they're too, like, human looking, like their fingernails.
I just think they're nasty.
Yeah, me too.
724-438-4593. Hi, you're on Hot Topics. Who are we speaking with?
As a pawpaw lady.
Pawpaw lady, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I thought I'd call in because a few weeks ago I called and I was saying how I was happy I finally got my ham radio operator license.
That's right.
Congratulations.
And Kendall didn't seem to understand too much about what it is. Well, tomorrow at the W3 PIE Ham Radio Club off of 51, we are having our open house up there.
Oh.
And if you were interested, you can come up there and look at everything and see what ham radio is all about.
Pawpaw lady, I work all day tomorrow.
Oh, so do I, in fact.
You don't work all day. You could go after. You get off earlier than me.
I've been here since 3 in the morning.
Oh, true. Never mind. Yeah, that's the same.
Pawpaw lady, where exactly is this located?
Yeah.
It's off of 51. It's the North Gate Highway. You go like you're going to cross between 51 and 40 where it goes through there, and there's the one area you turn, you can get onto the 43 there. So instead of going onto the 43, you continue straight across, maybe about a half mile or so. You'll see a big cornfield on one side, and then you'll see the gate and the road leading up to the clubhouse off of 51 there.
Will you have some signs or something out on the road?
There might be. They had a ham fest last summer. They had signs, so they might have signs, but it's not too hard to find, and anybody can go and just check it out if they're interested. And unfortunately, if you have to work, I guess that's not an option.
Well, I will say this too, is that ham radio operators are some of the heroes in this country, because in times of emergency and disaster, the ham radio operators become a very important part of the communications chain. And some people would not be able to get or give information if it weren't for the ham radio. So thank you for what you do. And yeah, go up there and check out the open house if you can.
Definitely. Is this your first time, being a part of this?
It's my first time going to the open house up there. I've been up there before when my son was alive, and I would take him up to different events up there. He had his ham radio operator license when he was 13. That's a very technical thing to learn for someone 13 years old, but he was pretty intelligent.
Yeah. Well, Pawpaw lady, good luck tomorrow, and let us know how it goes.
Yeah,
okay?
Pawpaw lady.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
All right, you guys going to be operational up there Friday next week?
We're hoping so, yes. That's the plan.
Yeah, that big ordeal going on in Pittsburgh that I have zero interest in, but I will listen to your show.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, you're on Hot Topics. Who are we speaking with? You got about a minute here.
Hey, Bill, Kendall, this is Bill from the Mon Valley. Good afternoon, both of you, and how you guys doing today?
Doing great.
Good, thanks.
Real good. You're welcome. Real quick, Pawpaw lady about the ham radio. Oh, I've been up to that club she's talking about, and they are fantastic people. We go up there every year for the ham.
Oh, you go to that too?
Yeah,
You should go introduce yourself to Pawpaw lady. Do you? She's tall and she has brown hair.
That doesn't necessarily narrow it down.
There's already
go up to every tall woman with brown hair and say.
And then once she talks, you'll know.
You'll know her voice because.
I understand that. And it's a lot of fun. You talk about we talked around the world with what's called field days for the United States. That's what you have. You operate your radios without any electricity at all. No man-made electricity, whatever. It has to be battery operated or however you want to do it. And that's a lot of fun. It lasts for 24 hours. I think it's usually in June.
All right, Bill, I hate to do this, but we gotta. We'll rock and roll here, but we will talk to you. Good luck, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bill, we'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.
Guys, have a good weekend. Thank you. Bye now.
Thank you, Bill. And this is Hot Topics on your local station.
Take the fact book.
Caring for an aging parent or a loved one with medical needs? Fact. Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation can help. Seniors 65 and older ride free on our fixed routes. People with disabilities get discounted shared rides. And if your loved one has medical assistance, their trips to doctors or treatment are covered under the shared ride program. Give them safe, reliable independence and yourself peace of mind. Call 724-628-RIDE or visit factbus.com. Fact, your community, your connection.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
It's spring, and everything is growing, and Madewell Services is here to help. They offer full lawn care service, including spring cleanups, mulching, landscaping and planting, weekly grass cutting, power washing, and more. Madewell Services also provides professional cleaning services for your home or office, moving in or out service, party cleanups, weekly cleanings, and junk removal. Licensed and insured for peace of mind. Call Madewell Services today at 724-912-1805. That's 724-912-1805 for a free estimate.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has two convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borch Jr.
Wind, hail, sudden leaks. When your roof takes a beating, we're here for you at AR Roofing and Remodeling. We're a locally and veteran-owned contractor available 24/7 for repairs. As an Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractor, we get the job done right. Call 724-550-3064 or visit arremodels.com for your free estimate.
AR Roofing, never settle.
When you need notary services, trust the best. Sandy Howell Notary Services, back-to-back gold medal winner for Best Notary in Fayette County. They're here for you with extended hours to fit your schedule. Sandy Howell's also the 2025 gold medal winner for Best Title Company. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 8:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 5. Call 724-564-8955 today for Sandy Howell Notary Services, where excellence is signed and sealed.
Are holiday bills flooding your mailbox? Are high credit card payments keeping you from paying basic living expenses? Are utilities threatening shutoffs? Are creditors constantly calling? Will you use your entire tax refund to pay creditors? If your answers are yes, call Zebley Law Office for a free in-person consultation to discuss your situation. We are the experts, trusted for 40 years to provide debt relief. Call Zebley Law Office today at 724-439-9200. At Zebley Law Office, we're here to help.
The wait is over. It's time to manja. Manja featuring Delalo is now open at Live Casino. Part market, part cafe, Manja offers fresh, authentic pasta, pizza, hoagies, salads, ice cream, cocktails, and more made with Delalo's finest ingredients. Eat in, grab and go, or take home a taste of Italy from our retail market. Meet you at Manja featuring Delalo. Now open inside Live Casino, Route 30 at Westmoreland Mall. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Closing time.
And it is time to wrap up. We only have enough time to say thanks for all the calls, and we wish the folks with the ham radio outfit a good open house. And speaking of hams, the Democratic Radio Hour is coming up next. Kendall, have a great week, and we will see you again next Friday, if not before then. And the creek don't rise. And this has been Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill. Paul should be back with us again next week, unless he's still on assignment, on your local station, WMBS Uniontown. It's 3 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Wendy Gillette. Ships are now on the move after Iran reopened the Strait of Hormuz. President Trump is celebrating that development and what he says is a deal reached on Iran's uranium.
In an interview with CBS News, President Trump said Iran has agreed to stop enriching uranium forever, saying they have agreed to everything. And it's a great deal. It's a wonderful deal. When it comes